It ain't one thing, it's another.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. You guys talk. I'm gonna make sure the sound's going.
Testing.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello.
All right, good. We're good.
Testing.
Welcome back
game is overdue.
into the same. We are the Forsaken Kingdom. I'm the Dungeon Master. We have Ukla, Ulik, Durzo, Blint, and Narcissus. I have Ukla and Durzo on cameras, but that's all right. We'll fix that in a minute. There it is. And it's going to bother me, so I'm going to fix it now. So how's everybody doing? We've been off for a couple of weeks. You know, things have happened. Schedules have changed. The weather, the election, everybody. I'm blaming Trump, Biden. I'm blaming everybody for this one. I'm blaming the good Lord Xenu because I am now a Scientologist.
What?
And I'm going to be starring in a movie with Tom Cruise. I'm convincing Tom Cruise to do a D&D movie. And he's just short enough to play a dwarf.
He was gonna do Guillermo del Toro at the Mountains of Madness.
No.
What?
He's gonna play Matt. He's gonna be the new Mad Mardigan in the Willow remake.
No,
Really?
no. I'm saying. At one time, they were talking about doing at the Mountains of Madness, and Tom Cruise was gonna play the main character.
Well, he's supposed to be some Lovecraftian villain or god from the monster universe. Remember they did what was it? The Mummy. Where he got all those supernatural powers. The Mummy, the werewolf, the one with the Spanish dude. Oh man.
Oh, Guillermo del Toro.
No. The guy who played the
Director?
werewolf.
Oh, I don't know.
He's a Puerto Rican dude. But anyway, he did Sicario.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I don't know his name.
But
I don't know either.
it's gonna come to me at some point. But anyway, all right. So when last we left, we had a split party, which is always fun.
No,
Durzo, Blint, Ukla, Ulik, and two of Korg's Knoll Pack soldiers were embroiled in a bit of a row with a giant undead ogre. Ukla was in the process of trying to WWF. I say F, not E, because I'm that old. Was gonna do a Goldberg spear on him, while Durzo was helping one of the injured gnolls down the corridor. The doors for that door where the animated armors was being pounded on, and the wood was splintering. So they were coming to you guys were estimating that it was only a matter of time before they break through that door finally. Now, we're just going to get right into it with Ukla and initiative. So let's do that. Let's see if Ukla's tackling luck will hold out, because in the last in every game he tackles something that everyone's like, don't touch it, don't tackle it.
I already started off great with a 1.
And he rolls a 1 for the initiative. So we're beginning on the good foot. So I guess it really doesn't matter. Would I roll for this?
You could roll a 1 too.
All right, let me do this again. Here we go. He rolled a 6, so it's still better than your 1, but yeah. 6. All right. So you're running in to try to tackle him. He's carrying an enormous, what looks like a homemade morning star, and he just sees you charging at it with its milky white eyes, and just turns and lifts it with both hands to come down and crash on top of you.
Now watch him roll a 20.
Okay.
What the
I'm
hell
waiting
is
for the
that?
20. That's
Yeah,
the
me too.
banging he put on the background.
Yeah, that's your other problem to deal with as they're breaking through the door. Kick in the door. All right. So your AC is a 15, yes?
13.
Is it-
No, 13.
13. Okay. So it comes down and crashes just before you cross the path. So he misses you. Now, also, guys, I'm gonna move your tokens from now on. This way, it's easier for you can just tell me what you're doing, and I'll just move your tokens along. So you're
Okay.
right in here, within striking range. So it's your attack.
Okay, Lewis, I'm doing reckless attack, and then I'm attacking him.
Okay.
So how will we do this?
All right,
It
hold
would
on for a
be
second. Let me
unarmed?
move you guys to the. Let me move this to the.
Steve, it would be unarmed, right?
To do what?
To tackle him. I'm basically spearing him in his legs.
Think that's considered. You gonna trip him?
No,
yeah,
he's gonna
basically, yeah.
He's essentially gonna grapple him.
So then it's a grapple.
it's a
Yeah, it's
grapple.
unarmed.
Yeah.
So it's unarmed? Okay. So, unarmed. Wait, hold on. Advantage. Roll.
There I go.
Did
Hey,
it
look, it's
roll?
me.
Did it roll?
Unarmed strike. You did a 0 damage.
You did the damage. You gotta use the attack one.
Oh, hold on. Why did it do that? Okay, here it is. Advantage. Roll. So I got it with a 17. Yeah, 17, 14.
Reckless attack is with an advantage, right? It's okay.
Yes. But he also attacks with an advantage.
All right. And so you were just going to try to tackle it.
Yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm just gonna ram his knees to see if I can knock him down to the ground.
Okay. There we go. Grab the right stuff there.
You know he can't dodge. Lou,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the Knowles if they got any flasks of oil.
Hold on. Let me finish with this. Okay. So what I will do is I'm gonna make a check to see if you do knock him down using your attack roll as its difficulty. All right, so you were able to knock it down. You knock it down, but in doing so, it's going to fall on top of you. But all right,
No, if I'm tackling him, he's gonna go backwards on his back because I'm spearing his legs. I'm basically doing a Goldberg spear on his legs.
Okay. You do that. You knock it down. With a huge crash, it falls.
Do I do damage to it or no?
It's just it would be your strength damage.
Okay, so my strength damage is +6.
Okay. So you did 6 points of damage to it. Alrighty then.
So now, what happens now that it's on the ground?
So it doesn't get any. It has to. It gets disadvantage to attack rolls, and it can't move unless it uses its move to stand up.
And everyone else gets advantage. To
And
hit it,
everyone
right?
else gets an advantage, but you already
Okay,
have an
everybody-
advantage. So let's.
Yeah.
So is that a double advantage?
No.
No.
Yeah, God.
Steve, you supposed to be
what
on
the
our
hell,
side.
man? Come on, man.
What is wrong with you, bro?
Because
Yeah,
retards
bro.
like you tried that bullshit in my game, and I'm not having it.
Fucked up, man.
Wait
Damn.
a second. Did you just call me and Dwight retarded?
I think he did. I believe he
all right.
did.
I'm triggered. Lewis, I don't want to play with him no more.
Oh wow. That sounds
Okay,
like a
so
you
what
problem.
happens?
All right, hold on.
Yo, I mean,
Let's.
I can't even believe I did that. I'm shocked because I was expecting him to say 20, and yeah, so you get hit in your head. The hammer blows your head up.
Okay. So it's going to attempt to grab you and throw you off. So I just got to make an attack roll, which I will do.
Well, I'm not. Am I on it? Because if I knocked his legs off, he should be on the back. I should be on the side.
Okay. So when you just
So,
for
so look, if
clarification,
he's standing like this.
to walk
Look,
through
if
the
he's standing like this.
walk through the entire action, because
Okay,
if you
okay.
don't, I'm gonna assume something that you don't necessarily
okay.
want to happen.
Okay, so he got up, right? When he got up, this guy, the white with them, I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna die." Ah!
Right, yeah, and you
So
tackled
when
it.
I ran in, yes, no, but hold on. So when I ran in, I clipped him, basically to take him down on his back. Yes, I would be on top of him. Yes, you're right.
I'm glad you worked that out, but I already got that, so I'm happy.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just
Congratulations
making sure you're not
on
jerking.
making sure that you worked that out.
I'm just making sure you're not jerking me because I know how you are.
Right. Yeah, it's been a while, but you remember the jerks.
Yeah.
That was kind of gross.
It rolls at a disadvantage now.
Yes. So
And watch him roll high because he's not on 20.
You get 2 20s.
all right. So I did the rolls wrong, but it doesn't matter. It's the 11 that counts. So he's reaching up to grab at you, and he just misses you. You're able to dodge out of the way of that huge lumbering arm that swings past you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my two-handed sword, and I'm burning rage.
Okay.
So I got one more rage left. I can't even believe this crap. Hold on.
You had 3 in total, yeah?
Yeah, and I used one already, and I'm using one more. That means that's it. I only got one more rage left, and I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, so that's done. Okay, and the reckless attack.
You know what? I'm gonna move everybody to the main screen here so you can see what I'm doing. Get rid of that.
Lou, I'm gonna try to chop his legs off.
All right, you still have to make an attack. So
Okay. Okay, 20.
you're using the dagger because that's the you need to roll for the sword.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, I thought I hit the sword. Oh no, I'm sorry, I hit the dagger. No, but that wasn't a natural 20. That was a modified.
Yeah, they call them dirty 20s.
Fucking crap. So I missed them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, 15. 8 and 15.
All right, so you do hit him. Roll damage. It's weird. It should have rolled the damage for you.
I know, but it didn't do it.
And
Hold
you
on.
just
This
rolled
is 2d6.
javelin. Yo, what are you
What is
doing?
wrong with me? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, so now I hit him with 12.
You did because it's not showing up.
It's not even showing up here. I don't know what's wrong with this. It's just great sword damage. 12. Hold on, I'll send you a picture.
Don't send me a fucking picture. Just roll it again. If it's better than a 12, you keep that.
Yeah, but I don't know why is it not showing you. Did it show it?
There you go. All right, so we'll apply the 12. I'll go off the honor system. I shouldn't because you're a cheater. But whatever.
Send me a picture, man. Jesus Christ.
Send me a
So
picture.
the 12 and 6, it's 18.
Yeah, I know. I'm keeping track.
Yo,
All
where's
right.
the rest of these guys at?
So, Durzel was helping one of the gnolls get out of the way. They were running away. You were the one running towards. You said leave. You said to go, and you were gonna go in. So that's what he did. What'd you expect him to do? Just turn around and be like, "Okay, I'm gonna come help you now." That's not how it works. No, I'm just kidding. That's not. I shouldn't berate you like that. All right. Okay. So with half of his action, half his move, he lumbers back to his feet. I had the sound effect for this guy. Where did it go?
That was epic, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty epic.
That amount of damage that he
scared.
did to the leg, wouldn't the leg probably get cut off?
No.
No, it's not like that. This is not Palladium.
Whether it was palladium or not, he didn't do all the damage to his leg in terms of cutting it off. So just give me one.
What, his leg got like fucking 30 points of damage? Just the leg? You put like 100.
Yo, what are you? Are you backseat GMing? I think that's what you're doing right now.
That's exactly what he's doing.
It's like that's exactly what he's doing.
You know what? Then die.
Damn. All
I
right.
was expecting you to come
He
back.
lets
and
out
help me, but
he
you
lets
ran.
out his roar, and he comes after you.
I didn't know Spanky was playing.
He picks he still has his morning star in his hand, and he attacks you. It's with an advantage because you still have the rage on. So okay.
The power of Decker is yours.
All right. So he does 10 points of damage to you.
That's 5.
He swings it and cracks you, and you're just like, "Aye!"
Okay, so I'll take 5.
Even with your additional endurance, that's a lot of damage. So just keep that in mind. Now you're down to 17 hit points.
So he did 5 points of damage.
Yes,
right?
yes, because it was half. Okay. I understand it. So now it's your attack.
Okay, so I got an 18 and a 19. 18.
All right, so you
18.
did hit.
Yeah, but why is it not rolling the damage?
I don't know, because it's you.
So it took 10.
Are you doing it from beyond the? What is it?
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond?
Or
Wait,
roll 20.
Hold on. This is not adding the 6 onto the damage because I get plus 6.
It has to be because you're. I don't
It's
know
doing
what it is you're
2d4.
doing.
Look, it's doing 2d4 plus 4 damage. So that's 10. It's not adding the 6.
I hate
And
you
I'm
so
rolling
much.
it correct. So that means the other roll he has to take 6 more.
Hold on.
I don't know why this thing's not showing. Hold on.
Because I'm going to roll this, and if it works, I'm going to punch you in your face. I'm driving to your house, and I'm going to punch you in your face.
Come on, bro. Why are you driving to my house? See, it shows that, right? That came up, right?
Yeah. You see what I just did?
Yeah.
That's what it should come up. Why isn't? What are you doing? It should be the box should come up public roll, right?
Okay, so I did 10 points of damage.
So did you click on the gray die when it comes up?
Yeah.
With the
look
question mark.
Yeah, then roll, right?
And a box just
Roll.
come up say public roll. Then you hit
Yeah.
roll. Then you check advantage. But
Did it come out? Oh, there, 9. 9, okay.
do you hover over the great sword?
What I do is I hover over the damage.
No. On the great sword, you should see on that
Yeah.
action list. You should see the
Yeah, it's
two
the
little
gray dot.
swords.
Yeah.
Those
yeah,
two little
yeah,
swords
no,
next to the word great sword on the left.
Oh, let me see something. Hold on, maybe because I'm. Now that it come out. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Okay, so it took 9 points of damage. So
I hate
the
you
what
so
was that?
much. Okay. Just so we're clear, I hate you.
I hate you too. So
All right.
we even.
All right, you hit it again. Boom, and it's still coming. It's just dragging. It's just dragging that modified that handmade Morning Star, and it just swings it again at you.
There you go.
All right, you take another 6 points of damage.
That's 6 in total or 3?
No, it was 12 total.
Okay.
I'm taking into account that it's half damage, so 6. So you're down to 11. So right now you are feeling you're feeling that as it's hitting you, because it's not only blunt, but the spikes are they're trying to pierce your flesh, but you're starting to feel you're starting to feel woozy. You're officially half of your remaining life is gone.
Okay. So now I'm gonna roll again. Now it's my roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's a 14 and an 8. 14 points of damage.
No, hold on. Where did it go? Let me get rid of this sound here. Yeah. Oh, you did 14 points. So you're carving this thing up, but because it's not registering any pain, you don't know if you know that you're slicing it. You can see your blade piercing, and as you're cutting across it, but you just see the damage to its body. As the wounds are opening up, this black blood is coming out. Whatever, anything, and all his flesh is starting to fall off in chunks. But he's still coming, still swinging.
Okay, go.
All right. This is round 4. And this time he misses you completely. Well, you said 13, right? So
Yeah, 13.
this time he swings and he misses. So it's
Okay.
it's now your go.
And I miss him. 12. Do I hit him? 12, 11 points of damage.
Okay. Yes, you do hit him.
Okay, so he takes another 11.
11. All right. And
How much damage this guy took? About 40, right? 40, 50 already?
it's taking quite a bit.
It'd be funny. This guy's immune to damage.
So where am I here? I need this to layer these damn windows so I can do this correctly. There we go. That one has to stay. Unbelievable. You did 11 points, right?
Yeah.
All right, he hits you for another 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So,
So
you're
I think
down.
like one more hit and
you're
one more
down
hit.
to
I'm
5.
done.
I feel like I should point out that you don't necessarily have to fight to the death, but
I mean, can I retreat back
you can disengage.
without him attacking me?
That would be a disengage, and then
Okay,
and then
I'm
move.
doing. Oh yeah, hell no.
That's
So I'm
just,
running, man.
essentially a disengage is moving backwards enough so that you can't just turn and give them your back.
Okay, so I'm disengaging and I'm running. Yeah, I thought the only reason why I continued fighting because I thought if I run, he was gonna get a free attack and kill me.
The only time
No, so
they get a free attack is if you just run. If you declare
no.
that you're running, and they will get an opportunity to attack. And that's not the
No, I'm
only
just saying-
time, but that's the one that almost always results in a free attack for the other side.
Okay, so I'm disengaging and then I'm moving. I want to start moving.
Okay.
I'm out of here, bro. I'm running out of here.
All right. So as you run, he yells again. All right. Now, anyway,
Listen, I'm running full speed out of
So-
here. I don't care who's in the way.
you're gonna take your full move, yes?
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of this dungeon. That's it. Boop. I'm out of here. Poppy, time to go. It's time to be dangerous. Aye. Aye.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's where it would put you, which would put you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like essentially you're right on top of Durzo as he's running, as he ran around that corner. So Durzo, you heard the sound of battle as you were helping the knoll to come through the three that banging again as you get closer to it just gets louder and louder, and you finally hear the door break.
But there was another hallway that well, first thing is he was fighting this thing and you're telling me all that time I'm just standing there waiting?
Yeah, no. So essentially what's going to end up happening is I'm going to move you you're right here is where that second hallway was. You see where I put you? So this is where the turn you guys went straight up, and
This is the other turn.
yeah.
All right.
So right here is where you guys came from. All right?
That's what you're talking about right here is where the undead monster is at.
Yeah. So you
And
basically you
Danny's coming
essentially
back.
ran here.
All right. So what I'm asking is to the knoll, does he has any flasks of oil?
Okay. That's where it is. So this would have been your two. It would have been 2 actions to move to this spot, to 60 feet. So you guys are there, and he produces from his bag. He has a small little dirty clay flask. He gives it to you.
All right. Over here, because that corner is where the banging of the doors is coming from,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna
It's
use
right
my
here.
tinder. Right. I'm gonna break it right there where I put my mark right
Mhm.
here. Use my tinder box and I'm gonna set a fire. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down this way. I'm gonna put the knoll that's hurt on my back because he's hurt bad. Right?
that's this guy with the little broken heart. I gotta do it for Danny too because he's
I'm gonna pick
pretty
him
much
up and put him on my back because what I did tell you that I bandaged him up so that he would stop bleeding. So I bandaged him up, put him on my back. I'm gonna tell the knoll, let's go down this other hallway.
Okay. So we'll move you. You're gonna do the full move, right? 60 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. You said you were gonna move it.
Yeah, I got it. So you're here. All right. So so right there. All right. So it would bring you here, and
I guess that other knoll's with me, right?
Yeah. He's not staying behind. He's just like, nope, I'm not staying behind. The hell with that. This guy's there with you. All right. All right. So the door had finally given way, and you guys are Ukla can hear that. You finally heard that door finally splinter and crack, and the things are coming through. You can hear them dragging along the ground. It's like metal across stone. All right, so I'm gonna move to. We're gonna move to Narcissus. So for Narcissus, you were you and your compatriots, along with Korg, were also preparing for something because you heard it come. You heard the familiar sounds, and that wasn't it. But as it was echoing throughout the hall, and you had let them know there was dretches, and they hated them, so they're getting ready. But you don't hear them. You don't. They smell the sulfur in the air. And one of his pack mates calls out to him. He says, "They're not." He's like, "They're not close. We could." He said, "We could." So we need to leave this space. Not enough room for battle.
I agree. Let's go.
All right.
You check that door. That door's still locked?
It's still locked. Yeah. You remember they had the hole with the magical darkness, and you weren't able to fully investigate it. You were trying to, but. Then they started smelling. You heard the sound. This is from the last game. You heard the sound, and you were in the process of deciding whether or not to invest the time in using your spell to see what was in what that thing was, or to take on your impending attackers. So the issue now is Korg is saying there's not enough room in this place for battle, but. You agree, so it's just like he tells you he jumps in front of his men, of his pack, and they start moving through the hall.
I follow him.
All right, so let me get that thing there. No snapping, so. So it's right there. Grab him. Move him down. And his pack people. Move them as well. And you end up following him. This will be your full 60. Right around here. Again, you don't see them. There's the hall straight ahead. And the one that you just came through is here. All right. So he sniffs. They all sniff in the air. He's saying, "They are very close. We must find place to hide." It's like we pass door from when we came. We go there.
All right.
All right. So that would take him through this corridor here. Moving everybody. Right.
This is tight as the corridor we were in, though.
Right, but he says there was a door. This is if there's a room, and you could hide, or until they pass, or it's more room for fighting.
All right.
All right. So he tests the door. It's locked, but they're able to combined with their combined strength, they're able to smash through it, and you all end up in this room. So everyone can, everyone sees the GM layer, but this is what you guys are seeing. You're in that room there. There's, this is just piles of garbage and papers and rubble. There's another door right up here. And
I'll go check it.
As you get closer to it, you can see underneath there's a pale flicker of light. It could indicate either a fire, a candle, a lantern, something. The door itself is closed, and it has a simple thumb latch to open.
I go to listen, see if I can hear anything on the other side.
You don't hear anything. Two of Quark's packmates, they Katie bar the door, and they're standing on either side of it. And
I test the latch, see if it gives.
It does, yes.
So I crack it. I push it slow and crack it just enough to see inside.
Okay, so the door itself it's got those slightly rusted hinges, so you can hear the slight as you're trying to move it as slowly as you can. You're able to open it up just enough to see a crack of light, and in the room again, there's papers on the ground. There's a desk, and there it seems to be like a basic wood table and a chair. That's on the far end of the room. There is one waning candle. It's essentially got about an inch left of light, but you don't see anything from your angle, from your vantage point. You don't see anything or anyone else in the room.
All right. I open it a little more, see if I can see the rest of the room.
Looking in the rest of the room, it does seem empty. It's just like a dry, dusty odor, smell in here, like as if it's been lived in, but it is in fact empty.
All right. Is there another door back there?
No, this is it.
All right. So
Okay, so
seeing that it's empty, I go let Korg know. There's an empty room back here.
so I'm gonna move this here. As a matter of fact, I should have moved it so you can see in the room. There we go. So you can see better now, right?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. That whole dynamic lighting thing it's cool, but it's a pain in the ass. All right.
Yeah, I let him know. There's a whole room back here.
So he walks over to you. He yips something to his men, and he says, "Is there a way out?"
No. Not that I see.
So he just turns back and says, "So we prepare. We get ready to fight. You find way out. You smart."
Okay, so I'm gonna check out these papers and stuff here.
Okay. On the table, you find a few galleons of gold and some silver, and there's a book that looks like a journal because there's some writing on the left-hand side and the right-hand side is empty, and it's open. It's like cracked to the middle. But that's really all that's on that. And the papers on the ground are all scribbled scrawls. At first glance, as you're looking through it, and you can see that book on the table.
Is there anything legible? Can I read it?
What languages can you speak? Can you speak Common?
I can speak Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Infernal.
Okay, so it is in the Common tongue. And what follows is what you've read, is what you can read on that page that's open to. It says, "It's been a fortnight since I found this place, and I am no closer to finding the key to opening the door to the light. I know there are powerful items and the key to the demon city's power here, but I've encountered no enemies to the demon city's power. I've encountered no enemies strangely, but the gloom of this place has caused my senses to become dull. I fear that I am under a spell because I cannot leave. I am compelled to stay. Supplies are gone. No food, barely any water. I'm certain it's been days since I've seen the sun. Why can't I leave?" And that's the last entry.
Oh, wow. All right. So I'm gonna give the walls,
Mm-hmm.
the wall behind this table, the floors. I'm gonna give it all quick. I'm gonna give it all a solid investigation. See if there's a way out.
Okay, go ahead and
Looking
make
for
that roll.
secret doors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use guidance, so I'm gonna cast guidance on myself first.
No,
Because
you know
why
what?
would
That's
I-
it.
Why would I deny myself D4? Investigation, right?
Mhm.
For the love of
Yeah,
Christ.
that would be a 1. So he's just like, "I don't know what anything is. Mama always says life is like a box of chocolates."
No, I got an 8. Screw you.
Where he got the extra 4? Ah, that's funny. Well, wait, you rolled a natural 1. That's what the red 4 is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Mama always says. So at first glance, it looks like the room is without egress except for the way you came in.
I'm
So
listening. The other
you'll
one's too
have
quiet?
to wait a minute, a minute or so to try it again if you're convinced that there's another way out. But right now, you are convinced that there is no other way except for the door.
I'm gonna flip
And-
through his journal to see if
Mhm.
there's anything in there that could help.
Okay, so what follows is just it's a simple journal entry. He looks like a what do you call it? A treasure seeker, and there are no dates, but a lot of the stories that are that he puts in, and I'm saying he as just a generic, that he puts in lists certain places that he's been, and then and most of it is just random thoughts, like a sort of his own personal log. It looks like, as you're reading it, it looks like he's trying to write a memoir as he goes. So, and it's not written very, very well in the first place. So the writer is not a very good one to begin with. There are a couple of passages towards the middle end where it starts referencing the demon city, and how he's found an item that looks like a scrawl to a passageway that would lead him to the place of power that will give him access to the demon city's treasure. He's no closer to finding it, with the exception of when he found this place. And when he found this place, it all seemed to make sense because, and you can see that he made a couple of scrawls of some signs that he saw that corresponded to a bunch of different places that he traveled. So he's traveled extensively over. He made some references to traveling over the course of 2 years. You are able to estimate that he's been searching these places, these tombs, to where these that would lead him into the city. But the other of the 4, 3 of them were decoys. They were all built by the same architect. Whoever built it, it was the same person, or they had the same plans. But coming here, he knew it was different because it was guarded. and it was guarded by creatures by the dead, whereas the others were not. They were trap laden, but they were not guarded by any living, unliving /unliving guardians. And he did find what he thought was a key, and like right in the front binding, you did notice what you thought was one of those cloth placeholders. Once you flip it, and I found this, and he describes, and you flip to the front of it and open the front flap, and you can see the cloth was attached to what looks like the top of a key. So it has the 3 holes at the top. It looks like it's made out of bone, but a chunk of it, the top half of it, is all you have. Where the cylinder is, it's missing.
So I got part of the key.
That's an assumption you can make, yes. So Korg says, "They come. Remain still. Make no noise." And he just looks to his pack mates as their ears fold down and their weapons are trained at the door. And you can hear them just going by. You can hear the sounds of their claws as they scrape along the stone floor. You can hear them growling as they go by. And you don't hear any other noises, but because you're in the adjacent room, but you can hear they're loud enough that you can hear that echoing inside your room, and the gnolls are just tensing. After a few moments, he pops his head in. So you find way out. They go now. They're gone now.
I was going to, but then he told me to sit still. I didn't want to make any noise. I'm gonna search the room again.
All right, roll investigation.
All right. I got +1. Fucking me. Investigation. I got 11. Jeez.
All right.
I was having this kind of luck earlier too, and I was running. I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
You're able to find a couple of loose stones by the column on the top right of that room. So right around here, there are a couple of loose stones. You're able to see that.
All right, so then I'm gonna start flitting around that area, see if I can see what I find.
So what you can do, I'll give you an advantage because you already know where it is. You're at that spot. So roll again with an advantage. As a matter of fact, don't even worry about it. So you're able to do you find that loose set of stones, and you're looking around it. There is, you can see the mortar has been pulled out. It's not the same as the rest of the wall. So you're able to wriggle that stone out, and as you pull it, you feel like it's not going to give. It's not giving anymore. So it pulls out like maybe 2 inches, and you can hear like a clicking on the just inside the wall, like click.
So I try.
Click.
So I try to push the wall.
All right. So push the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pull the thing out. I pull it as far as I can, and I push the wall in.
All right. So when you do that, then you can feel a section of it start moving in on a hinge from the inside of that wall. At that point, you then notice your investigation didn't give you all of it, just enough. I let that slide for this, but you do notice that there's some drag marks like right at the front of that door. So you're able to push it, and it slides open, and you're inside the hall that you just came in. You remember because you were it led you up to that passage that you took. So in other words, you are now here.
Oh, so I go back get Korg.
Okay. He comes back, and him and the rest of the pack finally move with you to the other side of that wall.
I run back inside real quick and snatch that money for this dude.
Okay. So running back in, you're able to you grab the book, you grab the money,
grab the loot, and go back.
It's approximately 50 silver, 30 gold.
50 silver, 30 gold.
So keep that in mind. Okay. So now you're back in this hall. So Korg says, we came this way. He's looking down that hall from where you came in. We leave now or we go again to Light Room.
Gotta find the girl.
We no smell her anymore. Too much death. So his men, his packmates start yipping again, and he turns to you. He's like, "Smell man flesh. Many.
They might have her. Which way?"
He points to this direction.
So in this dead end area, I'm gonna see if I can find another door. I'm gonna look along the floor, see if I can see marks and stuff.
Okay. There is enough. Enough evidence to suggest that there are footprints that have gone through that weren't yours.
All right, so I'm gonna try and find the door then.
All right. So you're able to come through here into this larger room, and I'll put them with you. There's a door here, and then you see two doors on both sides of this column, this supporting column.
So looking at the marks, the footprints, which look more traffic. Where's the traffic going?
They're going in all three directions, actually.
All three?
Yep.
Oh, crap.
Right here, and right here.
So I'm going to go check this one first because this is weird that both those doors go in this way. This is some kind of weird corridor.
Okay.
Check this door. Is it loose? Is it open?
It has one of those thumb latches, but it does have you can see a keyhole, so it is in fact locked.
It's locked?
Mm-hmm.
What about this?
Well, I mean, you check the latch and it pulls open, and you don't hear, it has no give. Okay, hold on a second.
Check this one too.
It has the same setup. Give me 1 sec here.
Check this door.
Hold on a sec.
Mm-hmm. This music is slightly unnerving, by the way.
That's why I chose it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there we go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to do something quick and it's not letting me do it. Kind of annoying, but it's what it is. All right. Now. Clearly, I'm not doing this right. So I will just come back here. Do this here.
Uh-oh.
That's just a food delivery. But not my food.
Chicharrones.
Oh, that would be nice right now. How can I assign this? I know how to do this. I did it before. Blah, blah, blah. Why the fuck can I do it now?
Because you got the sausage fingers.
Yeah.
I know how to do this.
That's it. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're fucking dead. The second door, this third door, you said you were moving up this to this one, right? And trying that
In
one
the
out?
end, yeah. See,
Okay, so that one is also closed, and it doesn't have a lock. It has a regular latch. There's a cold breeze coming out from underneath it, but and just a slight chilly. You can see like some of the there's a piece of dust that's just flittering on the bottom edge of that door, so it's leading you to believe that there's airflow coming from it. Korg comes up to you and he's like, man flesh, and he turns and he looks towards this door. And his men, or pseudo men, they're coming they're moving towards the door, carefully with their weapons drawn.
so I tell him that door is locked. I don't know how to open it.
We go, maybe trap.
I tell him there's air coming out from underneath the door over here.
Oh, he looks to it and he's like, no smell any man flesh, only death, dead flesh.
So I nod. So
Now, you know enough about gnolls to know that they can smell carrion for miles, so that's really not very helpful.
Well, that's very helpful.
Well, I mean, it's okay. So I stand corrected. To you right now is very helpful. As you're talking, one of his men is like, and it silences everybody, and you can hear whispers, just slightly whispers, and he hears, shh, shut. And then it's silent again.
So I look at him, I'm like, yup, it's a trap.
It's like, we fight or we go.
All right, so I'm gonna point at the other door,
Mm-hmm.
and then I point at the other three. Like the eyes, I go like this. And
Mm-hmm.
point to the other door.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna go over here and spring this trap. I'm gonna start fucking with the door to see if I can open it.
All right. Again, it's still locked. As you're messing with them, but then you can feel it click. As if the lock was opened silently.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast mirror image of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna bull rush the door open.
All right. So the door opens out. That much you know.
It opens towards me.
It opens towards you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. On what side of the wall will the door open?
What do you mean?
Like, if I pull it open, would it be on this end, or would it open to this end?
It would essentially open this way. You saw what I did?
Yeah. So the door itself will end up on this end.
No, it'll end up here. It opens this way, so it goes from here to here.
All right. So I got the mirror image up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to open the door and take whatever hits me first.
Okay.
And whatever hits me, I'm gonna take it with me, or I'm gonna roll with it so that they can go in right after me, because I don't think they're expecting all of us.
So can you post a mirror image? I'm not 100% familiar with that spell.
Sure. Here it is. Spells. I used it last time we were fighting in the field.
Yeah, I remember. I just don't remember. I remember that part. I just don't remember. Does does the mirror image have hit points, or does it do? What does it do? Let's see the action shifting.
Did it pop up?
Yeah, you hit it
sorry,
twice.
I did it twice.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. All right. So it's equals 10 plus your dex modifier. Do you have a modifier for your dex?
I do +1.
Okay. All right, so then it's an 11 AC. Okay. So it takes you take the time to cast your mirror image. It takes the gnolls aback as they see two of you now, and they
several.
How many are you? You said you were just going to do one, so you can control the number of duplicates that you make up to 3, right?
You have 3 duplicates. You must roll a d6. I'll make the 3 because there's no sense in me not doing 3. Because then it's 50-50.
Okay.
So I'll do the 3.
So then definitely takes them aback. They're like, demon, kill him. No, the door swings open. Mm-hmm. And the first one takes an arrow right to the chest and disappears. And you just see it, a human. He's all gruffy and he looks like a bandit or a tomb raider, and he shoots that, and he's ready to he's getting ready to knock another one, and then another one comes out from his right, your left. And he has a sword and a buckler shield, and he's coming out to attack. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an initiative, and I'm gonna roll. I gotta roll for everybody. So I gotta roll for these guys. Oh, it didn't. It just did for one. I gotta do them all individually. So boom, boom, boom.
My goodness. Am I never gonna catch a break today?
That bad?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Oh, okay.
I got a 5.
So this guy's an ish. So we're supposed to resort, but let's do this. There we go. So this guy back here, he knocks his as this one comes out. Now I'm assuming you're back here, right? And
I am. Yeah, I'm far enough away so I can
let me,
shoot. So I'll be right
hold
there.
on a second. Let me make your duplicates. There's 1, 2.
I got 2 left. 'Cause you said 1 died.
Right. And this poor bastard. He when they die, they disappear. So
yeah.
All right. So there's your 3. So. This guy is shooting over here. Just make a D20 roll. Get this turn order out of the way. There we go. Okay. So
higher.
He shoots he rolls a 1. So I'm gonna make a subsequent roll to see if he hits one of your duplicates. Which he does. So he's just like,
wait, how does it?
He rolled. I rolled a 1 for his.
He missed.
Yeah, you rolled a 1. So it's the rule of the 1 is your 2 duplicates are in the line of sight along with the attacker. So in his haste to shoot, he ends up hitting one of your guys in the back. So he disappears. So even you and the duplicate and Korg, they all look at him. He's like, So this guy comes out and he's going to attack your duplicate, and he misses with an 8. So he swings as everyone's just staring at the gnoll that shot his own man, and then he disappeared. And he's just like, huh? And he takes his swing and he misses. So the next on that one is going to be this guy here. So he comes up and he's going to attack. 20, and he hits with a 15. This was a D8 plus. I'll just do D8 plus 2. And I think I hit it twice. So go with the first one. So he does 8 points. So he comes up and he hits him with his glaive, strikes the man. Now it's your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Where is it?
The 13 does hit. So he had taken 12 points. As he hits, he spins. He's just like, ah! Okay. Now, did I roll for this guy? I don't think I rolled for this guy. I'm going to add him to the initiative. He rolled an 11, so that's fine. I'm going to get rid of that guy. And that guy. All right, so it is his go. He finally knocks that second arrow, and he's going to shoot at your duplicate. Missing again with a 7. He's not doing very good at all. So
no one's doing well. It
right.
seems.
So Cord comes up and he's going to strike the decisive blow. Wait. Oh, God damn it. There we go. I had this all set up. It's now not working. So great. Great timing. Great timing. Wrong. Attacks with his glaive, and then he has a bite, so he has 2 attacks. All right, so with the he comes in, he essentially he puffs out his chest because he's the leader of the pack, who runs over, slices the guy with his glaive right across his chest, across his back as he was spinning, and then it bites him on the shoulder and shakes him, and then throws him back, barely missing you and your doppelganger. So move Korg out of the way. Where'd that guy go? All right, so he's dead. Leave him there. That's leaving him. All right. So we're almost back to the top of the initiative order. So this guy, he just moves in, runs in the room, finding the courage of his lord, and attempts to strike. He does so with a 17. The short swords are 1d8.
Short swords are...
Captain, short swords, are they 1d8? That would be Durzo.
1d6.
All right, 1d6. Yeah. Okay.
Mine's a 1d6 plus 4.
Okay, so he hits him for 6 points of damage. And when he comes in and he swings and he hits the guy, you can see his head turn to the left, and he looks surprised, and you can see this blue light fill the room really quickly as he gets hit by three bolts of energy, and he gets pinned to this guy here. He gets pinned to the wall with 3 bolts of energy. With one, he's just pinned to the wall, and they fade, and he falls.
One of the gnolls died?
Correct. All right, so we're back to
He's dead, or you got a chance to go up and stop it from happening?
dead. All right. So this guy here, he's gonna hold his attack. That goes back to.
Lewis, are you showing Steve a separate window where it shows where he's at, or is it? I just got to refresh my page.
Well, you can't see it because you're not in the same space as he is.
Oh.
Remember this is you have a limited line of sight, so you guys are just listening to it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fair because besides being a player, I'm also a listener and a watcher, and I would like to see what the area is.
Okay, and I'm going to start ignoring you from that point. Okay, so he is. I assigned the wrong one. So why did I do that? I'm going to take him off. This guy here. He comes into the room. The glaive man. Let me just remove that guy. There we go. He comes into the room. Oh wait. No, he's dead. He's dead. This guy comes in and he goes again to attack the crossbowman. He does hit. He does a D8 and hits him for 2. The guy is freaking out, but he's still alive. He has to drop his crossbow to attack with his short sword, which is what he's doing to Glaive Boy. And right. Boom. Save that. Oh, he has a scimitar, so he is attacking with a scimitar. And he does 4 points of slashing to this poor bastard. And why is this moving so slow? There we go. All right. Now it is again your turn, Narcissus. This is a long, drawn-out battle because we have a lot of extra bodies here to help.
Yeah, that's fine. So that no, you said is dead. Nothing I can do about it, right?
You don't know. Your character wouldn't know if you couldn't do anything about it. He was pinned to the wall by 3 bolts of energy. Let out a yelp. He dropped his weapon. His head. You know, essentially. He, for all intents and purposes, he looks like he's either unconscious or he's dead. But either way, he dropped his weapons. His head, as the energy faded, he fell down. He just fell into a heap.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go up next to him, and I'm gonna do gentle repose.
Okay, so hold on a second. I keep doing this wrong. There we go. Let me get rid of that. So moving him back in. Move this guy. This mapping is a pain in the butt, but he's here, and what he should have is that. There we go. All right, so you're moving back in to there, and the spell itself it essentially brings you back to 1 hit point, correct?
Yeah,
so long as they're not dead.
Right.
Okay.
It stabilizes you.
Now, you do see that. There we go. Okay. Now, when you call upon the eldritch energies in order to try to resuscitate him, but you're only able to do you definitively determine that he is passed on to the great beyond. That would mean that Korg is there. Korg is going to the other door to try to smash it in. And so that's his attack. This secondary Noel's coming up here to provide backup, but he's not firing because he realized that he's hitting his friends more than he's hitting his enemies. So this dude is coming again to finish off the bowman. Scores a hit with a d6. All right, and with that last slash, he finishes off that bowman as he tries to block, but he slashes, he cuts him down, and immediately starts biting at his neck as the guy is screaming, gurgling in pain. As the lights go out from his eyes. So he's gone. All right, so I'm going to add this guy's initiative to this roll. Putting him back. Oh, okay.
Let me go?
Yeah, hold on a second. No, it's just this. Whoever the mystery attacker is, it's his role. So I am going to make that roll. Ooh, okay. Now,
I have one clone left.
as you're, this isn't during the course. All of this happens, obviously, is within 6 seconds. It takes a lot longer to explain it and to look things up and all that, blah blah blah. But
yeah,
the pack mate that came in, this guy here, he had finished off the bowman. And he was chewing on him, just taking hunks out of him and just swallowing them whole. At that point, I mean, it's gross and disgusting. As just blood is splattering everywhere. But he's a good 5 or 6 feet from you. At one point, he rips up, and I'm doing the motion. I don't even know why I'm doing that. It's just like. I'm so used to doing the jerking movies, but the mic is pulls away. Now, as he rips that hunk of flesh and he's swallowing it, he turns to you and he has this crazy half smile, half berserker rage. Like hyenas have this weird way of smiling that just is completely unnerving. And his eyes open up and he's just like, and he just, both his hands go to his head and you can see both of his eyes, both of the irises of his eyes just explode in his sockets, and he just hits the ground.
All
right. Now it's your go.
I run in.
Okay. You come into the room, and you can see this one human. He has a staff. And on the top of the staff, he's holding it in front of him, like to prepare. He's covered in this brilliant armor that you recognize immediately. It's his form of a mage's armor. And this guy is gone. So let me X him out. And you said you moved in, right? So
yep,
right around here.
I can't because I don't see.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's just looking at you with this fierce look of determination.
Yep. We're gonna walk up right up to him.
You are? Okay.
Yep.
He doesn't say anything. You can see him. You can see that he's preparing a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna stab him. I'm with my daggers out, fight him. Yeah, intents and purposes, if I can, I'm gonna jig him in the throat. Oh, where is it? Actions. Dagger. Did it do it?
What'd you roll?
He rolled a 20.
Oh, I wasn't even looking. Oh, snap.
Well, that was my first attack. And with the other dagger.
Roll damage, brother. Is that with that extra D6?
No, that's the other dagger. How come the damage didn't roll right out?
I don't know.
This is doing weird things now.
It is.
All right, well, anyway, here we go. That's the damage. And then it's an extra D4, right? So I just...
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he took 4 points of damage on the 20. That's fucking amazing.
Wow. So you just walk up all... He walks up all pimp-like and just swings, but you can... What I'll say is the reduction of the damage. The damage is lessened by the mage's armor so much so that you only were able to graze him to do the 4 points. There is a spout of blood that's coming out of him, but it's not enough to kill him. At this point, Korg breaks into. But he finally breaks down the door and he's going in for his attack.
Lou.
Yes.
But he hit him in the throat.
Yes, I understand that. But he really only did 4 points of damage. So
yeah, I only did.
Yeah, you ain't gonna kill him.
I did max dagger damage.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker ain't speaking no spells for a minute.
Okay. So Korg comes in and does his multi-attack.
Holy crap! He got a 20.
So he comes in, he bashes in the door. He's like, and just bites him. So that's what, 17, 23 plus your force, 27. So again, your enemy sorcerer is he's getting ready to blast you. You can feel him summoning the energies to blast you, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this door it gets smashed in, and he just turns and he's like, and it just gets chewed on. It just to the point where he finally is like, ugh. and Korg just grabs him by the neck and just the bite power. You know, if you don't know what the biting power of a hyena is, tons of strength. So you can hear the bones crunch, snap, and he rips it right off.
Let me see something. Ah, there it is. Okay. I rolled out the wrong button.
Okay. You were doing it. Okay. You were doing it, Danny. Is that what you were saying?
Yes, I was doing it, Danny. I was rolling on the numbers instead of the.
Gotcha.
I got it.
You were doing it, Danny.
Damn, 21 though.
So, your 3 assailants are now dead, but you have taken heavy losses.
Damn, I'm gonna check them. See if there's anything I can do.
To his pack mates? No.
Yeah.
No, they're gone.
Let's search his fucking wizard. See what he has on him.
Aside from his staff, he has he has basic equipment, some money. He does have 2. You're able to do this without rolling. I hate rolling everything. He does have 2 minor healing potions.
Who's alive? Who do I still have? Who's left? Just me and Korg?
You have Korg, and you had 4 of his pack mates. You're down to 2. Fuck. So I'm I'm gonna move you all out back into this room here, just to get a head
take
count. To get a head count.
The guy that I take the guy's equipment. I take his staff.
Right.
I give him all the money.
Okay.
You have anything else on my papers or anything?
There was a you can see, yeah, you do find a folded piece of parchment on him, aside from his own little incantation book with stuff that you already know, so it's not really helping you. The potions, that paper, you can see it's a call for mercenaries, and it has that familiar G on the bottom of it.
Yeah, I give Cork the potions.
He looks at it. He's lose pack mates, no one drink.
It's heal potions.
You take, you look, and he pokes at you really quickly. He pokes at you hard enough that you're like, ow. He's like, you look soft. Need heal later. Oh, so where we go now?
Man,
I know smelled girl on them.
No.
No.
What about this door?
He said knew you would ask. I know smell.
What about this door?
This one here? Okay.
Yeah.
So that one is in fact locked. There's going to be a lot of locked doors in here, and unfortunately, none of you have thieves' tools. But
nope. And we have a drunk goblin in town somewhere.
Who would have been perfect for this adventure, had you not left him, and
we didn't get a chance to grab him.
Kept forcing him to take showers.
Yeah. Okay, right. So yeah.
So you're going to try to attempt to go through that door. How long does your doppelganger last? 10 minutes? Or an hour?
I don't think it's an hour. I think it's spells. Mirror image. It lasts 1 minute.
All right. So yeah. So it's going to fade. It's going to fade eventually.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead.
Try and force it. Try. I'm working the door. See if I get it open.
What's your strength?
Oh, my strength is a 10.
Yeah. You're not forcing it open. But with your Knoll compatriots, they're going to be able to smash it right open. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the other two gentlemen who are patiently waiting, and Ukla, you're the first here. So you move you come to this part, but you can see these things starting to round the corner.
Where's everybody else at?
They didn't specifically tell you, but that's the way you came, and this is the only other way that isn't where this thing, who is now coming, which is now there. You can hear it coming. You can hear doom just walking through. Doom.
Lou, remember there's a fire right at that.
Right. Corner. Yeah. No, I know that, and you can. He's coming around the corner, and there is a line of flames that's here. And let me see if I can just draw a line really quickly in orange to represent flames. So you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that orange represents an oil fire that's not burning super bright because everything around it is stone. So there's no flammable, nothing else that's flammable except for the oil. But these things they seem undeterred, and they're rounding that corner, and as they see you can see they're taking out their weapons. Both of them have long swords.
I'm running down the other hallway.
Shing. They're both like shing and just coming at you.
I'm running down the other hallway.
No, I get it. I'm just describing the scene so that you can adequately pee yourself. All right. So you can move the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You're able to catch up to Durzo as he's trying to figure out how to open this door because it is, in fact, locked. And you can, as Ukla rounds the corner, everyone takes the two gnolls, they turn and have their weapons ready because they don't know what's coming. And you have your weapons ready. Weapon because you're down one short sword and one dagger. And you can see Ukla round the corner and he looks beat to hell. His blood coming from his mouth, his nose.
Break this door down.
Get out of my way! And I'm going to start him going to the door.
All right. You move to the door with a couple of...
Strength, right?
Yeah. Roll strength, please. The difficulty is going to be a 15.
I'm doing reckless attack on the door.
You can't do reckless attack on the door. Just roll the roll the strength check.
16.
All right. So with that was a strength save, but we'll keep that roll. It doesn't matter. So actually, it doesn't really matter. So boom, boom, you smash right through it. Let me get rid of this thing. Dynamic lighting. There we go. Move this out of the... Well, here we go.
Oh, that pizza was delicious. Nice and cold.
Ugh.
I love cold pizza.
Never understood the whole cold pizza thing.
Oh, I love it, man. Whew. And that's a nice oven-baked pizza, so it has like that little...
There you go. So you can see into that. Well, you can't particularly see into that room too well because you don't have night vision, and you're essentially flying with no torch. So
and I just kicked down the door.
You just kicked down a door. You saw your friends, and let's see here.
Lou, is the door just done?
Wait.
Or is it just a locking mechanism that's done?
Hold on a second. Yeah, vision, no night vision. Oh, you still have the fucking torch. I still have you set for the torchlight. Son of a bitch. So you got to see the room.
I didn't see anything.
Of course.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
I don't appreciate when you do stuff like that.
You guys come into this room here, and you specifically, Durzo, you can see that there's a bunch of ruined tables, some chairs at the far end of the room. And
we need to barricade this door.
Now the door itself, the door itself is just it's the locking mechanism that he broke.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to put down the gnoll that was hurt. Get him put down. I'm gonna say, Ukla, close the door. I'm gonna drag that table. I'm gonna wedge it because I'm looking the way the design is. I'm gonna wedge it in the space from the wall to the door to lock it. I'm gonna bring it over and I'm gonna put it in there and I'm gonna bang it down so it's basically that door is just not gonna move. They're gonna have to take time to break it down.
So you're gonna wedge it with what? With
one of those tables.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So you're gonna just barricade it with the table with the tables?
Yeah.
And bang it in so that it's real tight in there. There's no leeway. It's just literally that door is just stuck there.
Okay.
So once I do that, then we're gonna check the room to see if we can find another way out. Which I see another hallway going somewhere else.
All right. Using one of the tables, you're able to barricade the door. I can't move that. It's not a static token.
It's understandable.
So that door is as barricaded as you think you can make it. I can't tell you whether or not it is or is not barricaded properly.
Lou, we start grabbing more furniture in the room and stacking it up. How far is the door from the wall?
What do you mean?
The door that we come in, how far is the wall from the door? Because I can't see the room.
Let me ask you a question. looking at the table, looking at the door, which one is wider? The doorway or the table?
The table.
So I'm looking at the entrance, and this is something that I deal with as what I am in real life.
No,
so I'm
we're
looking
not.
at the
We're not
entrance.
using real life. Real life doesn't.
Yes, I am. So I'm looking at the entrance. If I pick the table up and I put it in there and I bang the table in the tight space to lock it in there, to wedge it in there. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that. And like I said, it seems to you that it is barricaded.
Okay, and I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. So there's multiple tables.
Correct.
So once I got that one in, I'm gonna put another one on a 45 angle pitch, so that when they bang in it, it's kind of locked in. I'm gonna lock it in with the legs of the other table that I wedged in.
Sort of like a counter, like a wedge. Okay, so to wedge it to try to keep it.
I'm gonna have one table pushed up against the door. The other one I'm gonna wedge it in so that it wedges up there.
Lou, when he's sitting down, I'm gonna sit down and start washing myself off.
Okay.
So once I'm done with that, Lou, I'm looking for another way to escape.
All right. There is, at the far end of the room, you can see there's a body. You can see it. The Knolls they're just taking stock. One of them is trying to help his companion as they're talking in their language. There is a secondary room. This long room, it looks like it was some sort of a mess, like a mess hall.
All right. I'm going to approach the body, chop the head off.
Oh, jeez.
I want to look who it is.
Okay, so you go up to the corpse's face down. It looks like one of he has the familiar garb of one of Garrett's men, and there's a pool of blood underneath him.
Turn him around.
You turn him over, and his throat is cut so deep it's practically he was practically beheaded, and there's just a small piece of flesh that's holding him together from the back of his neck.
Do I recognize him?
You don't.
Okay. Just chop the head off, make sure it's done. Does he have anything on him? What's next to him?
You can. There's a pile. There's a pile of coins. Most of them are covered in blood, but you can see them. They're flickering. They could be silver or gold, but with your night vision, you can't tell the difference.
I'm just putting that shit in my bag.
All right.
I'm just with blood and all, just pushing it all in the bag.
Okay.
Check his pockets.
Okay. You check his pockets. He had a coin purse, which is what the source of those the pile of coins came from. You assume because it's empty. He has a couple of daggers, and he has a scimitar, but that scimitar is broken.
Okay. Wow.
Let's see.
So 2 daggers.
Now, you guys again.
Coin purse. Is the purse ripped?
No, it was just the strap of leather that tied it had come loose. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna push everything into that same purse. I'm just gonna take it. Now, Lou, from there, I'm gonna go. If that's done, there's no entrance, there's no exit way right there. So I'm gonna go into that other room.
Okay. You can move your token throughout this room.
Yeah, Lou, I'm gonna light the torch up.
All right. So you take that moment to light your torch.
Yeah, and I'm moving, bro. I said we doing.
You guys hear those things banging.
So we did this whole entire room has been checked out, right?
Durzo's checking it now. He moved past you in the darkness, but once you lit your torch, you can now see him. I'm assuming you can see him now.
So we're gonna go into the next room.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the Knoll that's hurt. Are you good on moving, or you need help?
So he stands. He's. I can move. Go.
Are you sure?
Yes, go.
I'll help you if you need it. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Fucking
I'm
go.
Get my bow.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head with an arrow. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead, have an arrow notch. I'm checking this room, see what's in this room. See this little. Hey, buddy. What's going on?
All right. So there's a door. There's a door that's there. It's open, and you're able to go through it into the next room. And it's just a smaller hallway that leads you as you go more forward to a secondary door. Now that one is in fact locked.
All right, Ukla, grab a table real quick. Bring it.
Right, hold on a second.
Okay, so I'll grab a table and I'll bring it.
So once we get through there, close that door, put the table on a 45-degree pitch to anchor that door too.
You're gonna do it again?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to make a strength check against your barricade. The barricade.
My barricade is a 22.
Nah.
Yeah.
Rama, it's a 22 plus 10. Plus 10.
Ah, that's funny shit. Okay, so what we will do is, what can I use? We're gonna use survival. You're gonna make a roll, and that's gonna be my my check.
Who, me?
Yes.
22 plus 10, bro. What's going on, man?
23. Fuck you.
23.
Fuck you. It's a normal roll.
That's gonna.
Bro, you evil, man.
That's gonna forever be the thing.
Fuck, man.
Oh, you didn't roll 33.
All right, so it's a 9. I'm gonna make a strength roll here. Okay.
I think you got it.
So as you guys are moving the tables, Ukla, you're up here. The Knolls are moved. They moved into the room as well. You can hear this thing smashing. And they finally smashed through that barricade. So that means
That's bullshit.
they really don't have ways to resolve these things beyond rolls, like what do you call it? Opposed rolls. So I chose wisdom because you used a tactic in order to barricade that door. You just didn't pile on wood. So
I did pile on wood.
no, that's what I'm saying. But you used a specific tactic in order to fortify it. Now. So they're in the room here, and you guys are doing the same barricade inside this secondary door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Once I while I'm wedging it in, because once he brought the table in, I mean, I have a 13 string, but I can handle the table once he got it in.
Mm-hmm.
Once he's in, I'm gonna take it from him. I'm gonna say, get through that door. I'm gonna tell Ukla, break through the other door.
Okay.
I'm gonna wedge that table. So while I'm wedging that, he's breaking through the door that's locked.
All right. So, you can hear them coming. The scraping of metal.
Is it fast or is it slow?
They're moving at a pace that would suggest that they're not slow. In other words, they're walking. They're not running, but they're walking. But they still get their full movement speed.
You can't say that their movement speed is the same as ours, is it?
Why can I?
Can I guess it?
Why can't I say that?
Because of their fucking undead. Don't try to bullshit me. Undead don't walk that fast.
Have you not seen?
This is not 28 days later.
I was just gonna say, have you not seen 28 Days or Dawn of the Dead?
Undead in 28 days. It's a virus.
The remake of Dawn of the Dead. This is not The Walking Dead. That shitty fucking Coral show. All right. Anyway,
Hey, you've seen War Z, haven't you?
Right.
Those zombies were zipping.
Those zombies had super speed.
Again, you fucking butting and you taking his side. Shut up.
Nah, that's why if you notice, Steve had the easy fight.
Yeah.
That was an easy fight. All right. Anyway.
The leader just rapes you.
Word.
What?
Bite you in the back of the neck and just start.
I don't know, but he had eyes on that. He had eyes on that elf buddy of yours.
Elf cheeks. Anyway, hold on a second.
Check. Steve.
You stupid. You are straight up
That's gonna have
dumb.
to get edited.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, all right. So they're moving into that room. This guy is having a little trouble. He's a lot bigger than the spaces that he's crawling through. All right, so you're at that door. It is locked. You're able to barricade, bringing in 2 more tables of the 3 that were remaining. That's all you had time in order to bring in to barricade that door. That second door. What are you doing? You're in that space now.
Well, Ukla is supposed to be breaking down the other door.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
we
he?
told you that already.
All
Bro.
right,
Yeah,
take
come
it
on,
easy,
bro.
sir.
What's his problem?
So this.
He's
All right.
biased against us, Dan.
So
Nah, you're not voting
Please.
Steve. You would have been like, so Steve, you break the door.
Yeah, Steve would have never rolled.
Right. It's-
Steve would have never
it's
rolled.
Door
Door
that's
would have
what
been
it
open
is.
for him.
Right. Okay. Make your strength check, please.
There's a treasure hoard in there.
Yeah,
And you know
you see
what I mean.
you see 3 rune swords.
And you see a silver rune axe and a placard over the fireplace.
Over a fire pit.
Slam that door.
I don't rule that.
All right. So very easily, Uka takes a step back. He's like, "I'm not dying today." Gah, kicks open the door.
Oh my! He rolled a 25.
It was like, "No, dickhead, I'm not dying." All right.
I was like, Lords of Light,
I'm gonna save my butt cheeks.
save my butt cheeks.
So
Cause yo, those are not regular rapes. They're molesting rapes.
they're at the second door now.
See the priestly race.
They're like,
I just got that too. We're gonna get canceled by the Catholic Church now. All right, you guys get into this room. There's a corpse that's been rotting for a while. You can see a pile of rats, bugs. You can hear the flies in the air. You can smell the rotting meat. The thing about
What's
this.
that thing in the middle?
The thing about this, that's a column. So you talking about this here?
yeah, that's
That,
the column.
yeah, it's a column. So the thing about this particular corpse, it has 2 heads. Both of them, the eyes have been already eaten out of their sockets. You can see mice, you can see rats running in and out of holes in the side of the body, coming in and out of their mouths.
Yo, Lou,
Yes.
I'm gonna look at the column. First, we're gonna close the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What I'm gonna do is,
All right, now Narcissus, when you guys are at that door, you can hear that pounding. It's just you hear it at a lower volume, like around this volume, but you can hear movement on the other side of that door.
What the? So
And you heard a door smash open.
I heard a door smash open.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Durzo.
so first thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take the 2 daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, basically, the floor is most likely like a cobblestone floor.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is, when I close the door, the daggers that I found on that other gentleman,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bang them into the floor, into the crease of between. I'm gonna bang them in, okay, so that when the door is being hit, it kind of like locks the door in.
Oh, you're talking about the one you just came through?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. You had me
Right.
confused for a second.
Now, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at that column, and I just wanna, I'm gonna say, Ukla, do me a favor. Him and I, by ourselves, I wanna lean on it and see if there's dust. I wanna see if it's weak.
Mm-hmm. Oh, to see if you can push it
to see if
over?
we can, yes, tip it over.
I want to
block
use
the
it to
door.
barricade the door.
Okay. You're both going to need to make a strength check. We're going to add the two rolls together and make an average.
Okay. So this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take my rope. I'm gonna climb up and tie the rope up on the top side of it. How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 9 feet high.
Okay. So I'm gonna climb up, jump on Ukla's on his shoulders. Tie. I'm 6'1". He's already like 6'3", 6'4".
By the way, D, from now on, you need to roll in the attribute. You're rolling saving throws, and it's giving you a better bonus.
Oh, okay. Damn,
Roll
I
where the
didn't know
18
that.
is. You click where the 18 is. That's what you.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Okay, I got
So
you.
stop cheating.
I wasn't cheating. I didn't know that. Why everything always got to be cheating?
Because you're a cheater. Let's be honest.
Okay. Okay, you guys ready? Dwight, you ready?
Fucking not with that roll.
He's like, let's see if we can.
Not with that, bro.
Oh, here's
I got 13.
a fucking pop.
There you go.
All right, so that's
I'm
an
gonna
18.
time-
It averages out to a 9 between the two of you, but either
Wait a
way,
minute. I gotta explain exactly how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tie it to the top. The knoll that's in good shape, that he's not hurt.
yep.
I'm gonna tell him to pull it towards the door, but from the side of him, so that while we're pushing the back, I want the column to fall in front of the door.
Okay, so we'll add his strength to the roll too.
You see, and this is what I mean about you. You don't let people finish.
I hate you so much.
Right.
Yo, listen, Danny. Every time we complain about him, we got to do it in Spanky's voice. So
Yeah.
You don't let us get a chance.
Yeah.
It's not fair. 4 weeks of no game. I don't know how much more I can take.
I'm just mad because I'm not playing.
Looking and playing is two different things. I don't
Yikes.
Like it. I don't like
Not
it.
fair. Not fair. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Yo, he's gonna send Louis those edible bouquets. You know the ones I'm talking about, right?
Edible arrangements.
He's gonna sell them edible panties.
What?
Louis, I
Jesus.
love you.
Hey, hello.
You guys got problems. You guys got issues.
Guys,
I'll do moves on you, Louis, that you have never had done before.
I roll my dice sideways.
I'm gonna give you hickeys on your back.
I know how to have sex and give face shoes.
All right, can we move on? This is getting gross. Okay. So
You guys are horrible.
you guys are just.
He's like, Louis, I'm nude, but I have cucumbers for your eyes. And I made a homemade recipe of oatmeal to put on your face. Come on, Louis.
You're lucky that's funny.
All right. Let's go back. Come on, bro. We've been waiting fucking 3 weeks, bro. I'm done.
Oh,
But I needed this, man. I needed this. What we got?
Okay. So adding the knoll for an extra set of arms and muscle did make the difference. So you're pulling it, you can feel it give as it slides. As like a big small chunks of the ceiling are coming down as you're pulling it. Here's the thing, gnolls aren't very smart. So.
I told him exactly, pull it from the side.
What do you mean, pull it from the side?
I said, you're going to pull it.
Okay, all right, that's
forward,
fine.
But from the side, not in front of the door, because I didn't want him to get hurt.
Okay.
You see? See how he act like he didn't hear that?
Anyway, so the thing finally falls, and a huge chunk of the ceiling does collapse into the room. Now you're hearing all this commotion, Narcissus, from the other side of the door, and Korg.
Look at that call.
Korg is just like,
what the fuck is that?
We should leave.
Yeah, I think we should. That don't sound too good.
Wait a minute. At the same time, Lewis, he should be hearing myself talking to the gnoll and talking to damn.
Okay, so
I'm not doing sign language.
What we'll do, I'll give you a perception check, Narcissus, because he is correct. He is correct.
And you're gonna give a perception check for the leader of the gnolls plus an advantage because the niggas he's un perro.
And he rolled a 1.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
So we're running away.
He's
now.
like, I'm scared. This is bullshit.
This is butt. I'm going home now. Oh, man.
Wow.
I'm going back to town and hunt my prostitute.
I say he's un perro, meaning that he has better ears than normal
Yo, that was hilarious. Perception is wisdom, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so what's your passive? Hold on a second. I mean, you may have passed just from your passive. Your passive is a 13. Then yeah, you did hear it. No, I'm talking about Narcissus. So you heard a voice that you thought was Durzo, but again, these doors are pretty thick, so you're just like.
So I'm gonna call out Durzo.
So unfortunately, he can't really hear you as you hear this large crash inside the room. But eventually, Durzo, you can hear Narcissus call you.
Narcissus, I'm gonna scream out, Narcissus.
Get out the way! We're gonna kick the door down. Yo, Lou, stop breaking the door.
I get out of the way.
All right. So they had reached as the column fell. The attack, your pursuers had definitely hit that door. They start banging it. All right, so you move out of the way, Narcissus. I'll move you here. And did you make the strength check?
Okay, I'm doing it now. $14.
All right,
you
so
said it was what?
It was
15.
15 or better. So
right?
you're trying to kick it and you're like, doom. You kick it and then you fall backwards on your butt. No, but it does not give way. It does not give way.
So I'll try again.
Yeah.
Where's that coming from? Which direction?
It's coming from inside the room where their voices are coming from.
So I'm a barricaded door.
15, Lou. 15, I got it.
Unfortunately, the difficulty went up because Narcissus barricaded the door.
I was just joking.
Lou,
yeah.
You said that the ceiling, little part of the ceiling came down.
Mm-hmm.
So if I look up, what do I see? Do I see a second floor, or do I see light, or do I?
You don't see light, but there is a space just above that room, just above that ceiling.
I'm gonna grab my rope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab my rope that we used, tie it up, and I'm gonna grab like something. I should have like a grappling hook or something, and throw it up in there. See
look at your character.
No, I didn't. It didn't say nothing about. Let me see. No, I don't think I've seen anything.
Yeah, I think it comes inside the pack.
So in any event, Ukla's like, move. You break down the door. You see Narcissus there, and Korg and two of his pack mates.
Literally, man.
Get rid of this.
What is a python?
Yo, I see Narcissus. I hug him. Let's get the hell out of this.
Yeah, the boot comes through. The boot kicks in the door. A severely battered Ukla walks into the room. He's like, I want to go home.
All right, I'm gonna use gonna use my python, which is meant to be like it's a spike that is meant for handholds and footholds.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me to climb,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tie it to the python and I'm gonna throw it up into that area, see if I could get it wedged into something so we could climb up.
All right, after maybe after 2 tries, you're able to do that. It hooks onto something.
Okay, so I'm gonna climb up and I'm gonna investigate what's up there.
Okay. All right, so you climb up, and what you see is us taking a break because I gotta go pee. So we will be right back.
Yeah, I gotta go get water.
And we are back. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Anyway, so a very extraordinarily beaten and battered and bruised Ukla spills into the room. The Korg's, the rest of Korg's pack mates come in, and they give deference to their pack lord, and they and Durzo hasn't entered the room yet. So Durzo, when you pull yourself up, you really can't make much of the room from the hole that you're pulling yourself through. There's a smooth stone, what looks like a stone slab to your right. That is, it's where your rope was hooked onto. It goes up by like about another 5 or 6 feet that you can tell, and your hook is on on the other side of that. So you can just see the rope. Inside the room, you can't really see too much. There's not a lot of detail for me to give you.
Now, I have 60 feet night vision.
Dude, I understand that. But I just
So
said
it's past 60 feet?
there's not a lot of detail for me to describe to you from where you're poking your head up through. So if you're pulling yourself all the way up, okay. Once you finally get out of that hole, and I'm gonna go back to you guys. What are you guys doing before I go to Durzo?
What are we doing? I'm looking at Ukla like, what the hell hit you?
I'm gonna tell him we gotta get the hell out of this place. I fought this big giant undead that beat the crap out of me. Let's follow him, and I'm gonna go behind Durzo to climb up.
Well, I mean, he didn't tell you what he was doing. All you can see is a rope.
No, I'm gonna tell him. Listen, there's some armors that I've never seen before kicking down the door, so we need to get out of here like now. So we got to figure something out. This place is dangerous.
That's what that pound thing is?
Yes.
You're being chased by magical armor.
Yes.
And it sounds like we're being hunted by demons too.
Yes. So we need to go west. We need to get the hell out of here. Like now.
We haven't found the girl yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at Durzo and be like, what do you guys want to do?
Durzo's not in the room.
I'm gonna look at the
you could just see the rope and a rope going into the ceiling.
Man. Oh wait, hold on. I'll be like, hold on. Let's come on. If you're gonna stay, let's go up here. We got to get out of here.
All right, so Durzo, you come into this room and you're instantly struck by deja vu. So just give me 1 second, please.
No.
Yeah, shut the hell up. This is why I don't like you.
No. No, damn it.
You're right. That music is disconcerting.
Yeah,
Between that and the banging.
Yeah, I was just about to jump out the window.
All right. So there you are, Durzo. Can you see where you are now?
No, sir. Give me a second. Let me refresh. Right next to the crib.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit.
We're by the crypt we were earlier in the beginning.
Remember the one that told us to get the fuck out of here?
What? I don't see shit, so.
Yeah, you're not in the room yet.
Oh.
All right. I don't know. Come on, hurry up. All right. I'm gonna tell these dudes.
So, Ukla, you're I gotta switch back.
Why did you do that?
Because I had to switch back. So Ukla, you're I gotta remove you because you're not in the room anymore.
But I know how to get out of here. That's one thing. I know the way to get out.
Oh, it switched the music. That's funny.
What's that sound?
Why aren't you wearing anything? Like a coat or a jacket. It's cold.
No, it's not. Aww.
All right. So you come back into the room. You see the rope. I don't know what Narcissus is doing, but Ukla's like, we need to get out of here. He runs back in. He's like, we don't have the girl yet. He's like, but we don't have the girl.
I'm climbing up the rope, man. I'm out of here. Once I don't hear no crying and no screaming inside that room, I'm out.
So I guess we follow them. I mean, they went up.
Well,
I don't want to deal with those golems.
Lou, I'm gonna poke my head out of the hole.
okay. Everybody
You guys
else
are gonna really laugh at this. Come on, hurry up before they come in.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is move everybody to. I grabbed that corpse. So I'm gonna move him. There we go. So now.
Hey, yo, Steve, why your camera's a little out of focus?
My camera's out of focus.
A little bit.
What do you mean?
Like it ain't as clear as what it normally would be.
So you guys climb in. You all climb up the rope, and here you are.
Wow, we are here.
I'm gonna pull the rope up, Lou.
Okay.
Take my rope, put it over. I'm like, it came in handy.
Wow, we're back here again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down and just relax.
Oh yeah. I gotta do a short rest.
So from below, you also start hearing.
Ah, the freaking dredge.
What I would do is, let's get out of this.
So Korg says, "What place is this?"
This is the place. This is the place we first came to when we first got here. A while back.
Is this way out?
Yes.
Yeah, we know the way out from here.
We should go. It's like my pack is hurt. It's like packmate is hurt. Many dead. Your packmate is hurt. Soon to be dead.
Yeah.
I agree with him. I'll be like, let's get the hell out of this place.
We're gonna have to go. We gotta figure something out.
We need to come in here with some serious guns. That's what we need to come. This place is dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah, Lou, I'm gonna say let's get out of here. Let's get out of the room because I don't want to hear creepy voices no more. And
yeah, that's true. Creepy voices is creepy.
This place is scary. All right.
Yeah,
so
it's scary.
Moving you.
Yeah, we're gonna go back into the town.
Moving you through the corridors, you are back at the beginning where you first entered, which leads you back outside to the edge of that cavern. Not cavern.
No, it was a door.
No, it was a foggy valley, and then the swamps that would have taken you back to the town.
Yeah. But we're gonna start heading back to the town.
To the village.
To
Lohmeyer. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go far enough away so we can rest? But because we really gotta take care of this problem. Are we not taking care of this problem?
Yeah, but we're gonna need at least a day's rest.
Dude, we need a long rest.
So that's
just a day.
Because I can't heal, can't do no spells. I mean, you do a lot of spells, but you gotta be also out of some.
I'm out of my spells. I ain't gonna lie. I'm out of my heavy hitting spells.
Yeah, we all hurt.
Yeah, we gotta go out.
I've seriously been beat up, man. Like I'm literally hurt. I need.
How far is the village from here?
It's about a day's ride.
It's a day.
From here, it's like a day and a half.
But it's a day's ride. On
and we
foot.
don't got no horses.
And we ain't got no horses.
Yeah, on foot. You're gonna multiply that out.
No, you don't got your horse. What are you doing?
Yes, I do. My horses. My horse is like a witcher. I whistle when it comes. Whoa. So I'm gonna start whistling.
So Lou, basically, okay, let's just get away from this place for a little bit, and find a good location where we could defend ourselves and we can't be snuck up on, and then we rest there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna have to do a cold camp and eat cold food and stuff like that, but you know, with the rations and stuff that we have, and that's it. That's all we could do.
Okay. Leaving this place means that I'm taking you out so you can't move around the map. Now, I'm gonna go back here, and I can stop with the creepy noises. But once you make it back to the surface, once you find the stone steps that lead out of this place, you're faced with a different difficulty.
I swear to God, if you said dragon, I'll
He's like, no, I quit. That's it. That's it.
What, it's raining?
There is it's a light rain, but there's a lot of thunder and lightning, and the further away you get from the hillside, you specifically notice it first, Narcissus. There is a magical event happening because of the way the hillside is lit. There's like a if you guys have ever seen pictures or video of the Aurora Borealis, it's like a purplish green hue that's swirling through these clouds just above the point where the crypt should be. Like it's far enough away over the mountainside that you can see these energies gathering.
Fuck.
Steve looked real worried.
Honestly,
listen.
Lou, I gotta do it. I'm calling the decorator.
All right, focus.
I gotta do it.
Focus. Now I'm going to stop it here and give you guys your XP, but a long rest is at least 8 hours. A short rest is at 1 to 4, minimum 1. You won't get any spells back with a short rest. You have to do a long rest to get spells. You guys already know this. Now,
well, it's raining. We gotta find cover. So that's like the first thing we gotta find.
It's not a heavy rain, but you can feel anyone that's been out in a rainstorm knows and can smell that there's a smell of a real storm coming. It's at night. You don't even know how many hours you've spent in this tomb. It feels like forever as you came out. You got that fresh air.
Lou,
even the swamp
hold on.
gas was
Lou,
welcome.
Before we go, I'm gonna tell Steve. I'm gonna look at the necklace. These have the other part. Are they glowing or anything like that? Is anything giving off of them?
Okay,
because
so
we do have two parts.
You are playing. You are mitigating because you don't know that he has that. You weren't with him.
Did. He's the one who gave it to me.
I gave it to him.
Wait, the one you found in the book?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I gave him the necklace and I kept the gem.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about this. No, wait. No. I thought you guys were talking.
Heroes game, the one that I be falling asleep on. He would have been like, "Oh yeah, I remember that," and you get all this information.
Right. That's what I did. I thought you were talking about what you found in the book today.
4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Lou, what I wanted to say is that
I'm gonna kill myself through Nutramin.
Dude, can we get back to it? Let's get back to it, please.
Yo, Lou, why are you cutting it short? It's 11:32. It's fucking early, and you're cutting it short.
Yeah.
Like,
really,
like, dude,
just because you're actually sleeping, you're not actually sitting in bed slinking downwards. But anyway, so what were you gonna say, Narcissus?
What I wanted to say is that once we make the camp, I'm gonna take his necklace and I'm gonna take my gem. I'm gonna pull out my book and use identify on these things. So I see what they do.
Okay. So the necklace and the gem and once you pull them out and you're attempting to identify them, they're pulling together, almost like a magnet. And when you go through the ritual of identifying it, they are part of a 3-part key. The necklace itself, it starts to wrap around the gem, and it forms like an intricate pattern around the gem itself. And as it does that, the gem seems to it doesn't become liquid, but it starts to compress and stretch outwards until it forms a long cylinder. And at the far right end, the remaining the remaining metal, it does form the intricate key, the tip of the key, but it seems to be missing one part.
So I pulled out the bone the key part bone that I pulled out of the book.
Okay. Pulling that out, it has the same effect, the same magnetic effect as it like from the strap, it's pulling towards the 2 parts that had merged.
So I let it. Fuck it.
Okay. It almost on cue, that end piece, it sticks onto the cylinder, the newfound cylinder, and you can hear it click as it does a lot all along the length of the tubing. You can see these words start fading, and sort of like the ring, the Sauron's ring. These words start forming along it in blazing red lettering, and then they fade away, and now it looks like a giant, giant in the sense that it's about 8 inches long, and it has that weird intricate. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, so it's like carvings at the end, and the bone piece. It also has that red lettering that it blazes across it, and it changes it. It burns off the leather, and it forms that heavy key. It suddenly takes on a weight, like maybe about you estimated about 3 pounds, and it's just wow. It feels. It has a feeling. It has weight. The air around you feels like it's charging, like charged. And roll investigation, Narcissus. All right, with a dirty 20, that charging in the air, you're looking up and you can see the bolts of energy in the clouds start lancing and towards a central point, as if they're going to, and you recognize that it's coming down in your direction, to your spot.
Okay, so when this thing put together,
mm-hmm.
Did I glean any way of controlling it? Like this, do I know how it works now?
No. You know it's a key. You know it has its own magical properties, and it definitely unlocks something. Unfortunately, you won't know what it unlocks.
I think it unlocks the door that's inside. I'm gonna tell these guys. I think this unlocks the door.
Are we all watching this?
Yeah, you're all seeing this. Sleeping? The only ones that aren't watching are Corrigan, his men. He's tending to his men and tending to the camp. But
don't tell me you took a nap.
No, I didn't take a nap, you fat. So anyway,
I need you all.
Steve, I think you made a big boo boo.
Okay.
I think
letting it get put together. It needed to be separated.
I'm gonna tell him.
I need you all. I need you all to make a dex save, and that is the difficulty.
What's the difficulty? 20? Are you serious? How much you paid these people to program this for you, bro? For real.
Dude, if you wanted us to fail, just could have said we got hit.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying, Peter.
It'd have been less painful.
It would have been less painful.
15. I rolled
Boss
a
move is
15.
horrible.
Okay, so
Yo,
here's I tried to wordsmith it out for you that you recognize the lancing energies in the sky as they were focusing right above you, and a bolt of lightning just strikes right in the ground, right where you three are. You're basically in a circle, in a triangle, or in a circle. So it hits the ground. It hits. It doesn't hit the key, but it hits the ground, and you all take damage. I'm gonna roll that.
How? I made it. I rolled a 17.
The save was a 20.
Was a 20.
A 20.
You needed a 20.
Wait. Is that a magic save? Because I get advantage against magic.
Okay, so then roll again.
I'm gonna fail anyway.
Wait, what is this Constitution save? I got
No,
a plus 5.
it's a dex save to dodge.
What are you talking about? What dodge? There's no dodging in D&D.
Wow, it's considered a dodge.
It's
bro.
considered a dodge. So you're just like
I'm trying, man.
Here's how it works out. You're contemplating what it is. You're seeing what's happening. A lot of it it's overwhelming, and you're still pretty much an apprentice at your level, and you're growing into your power. So you didn't fully perceive of what was happening until it was too late, and it's like, oh shit, we need to. You're all just blown back in all directions.
I got a death grip on that key. To tell you the truth.
Man, I'm glad I got my full hit points. Woo.
No, you don't. You didn't rest.
No, yes, we did. We said long rest.
Anyway, so the damage is I'm gonna call it a D10. So you all suffer 7 points of damage, and Danny, I think that puts you down.
Yeah, that puts me -2.
Okay.
I do gentle repose.
So okay, and so the thing hits you all like, what are we doing? What? And it's like, a narcissist, I think you made a big boo boo. I knew you made a boo boo. You all hit. There's Ukla hits a tree and just falls limp, like he got kicked, like he got an MMA back kick to the head.
Yo, Lou, since I got shot, do I pee and shit on myself?
No, all right. Anyway, you need to. So, you guys take off the 7. No one else is in the critical. Yes, I'm not looking at that.
I'm
guys.
at -2.
All right.
I'm at 0.
So you need to start making death saves.
Well, like I said, if I see him go down like that, I run up to him and
I got 5 hit points.
stabilize him.
Okay. You need to roll medicine and then.
No,
What?
to repose.
Oh, okay. There's no roll for that, right?
No.
Okay. So after you gather yourself and your smokiness, it's like, oh, I should have saw that coming. And you're checking on your compatriots. You did notice that Uklat was lying limp, basically staring at the sky like, what the fuck? And he's able to bring you back to zero hit points, right? Or 1 hit point?
0.
All right.
Stabilize him. Stabilize to 1 hit point.
Okay.
He's stable.
But he's not conscious.
Yeah, if he gets a hit point, he's conscious. He only needs 1 hit point. So it says in the book.
Does it brings him to 1 though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So at this point, you just just put it to 1. So you're just like, what the fuck? I've been stabbed, beaten, and now lightning bolted. I'm Deca going home. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it. And you still have a grip on you still have the key. It didn't fall. It didn't fly out. But the gnolls, they're freaking out. They're like.
Yo, Lewis is so evil, bro.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it at that.
Does that magic item have any other functions?
So for Durzo, Ukla, and Narcissus, which I will answer that question on the next one. This is your GM. My name is Lewis, and we will see you in the next time.